H0110wPeTaL, and I've got something a little bit different for you guys today. This is going to be particularly about any game, though while we'll be playing Borderlands during the duration of this. Me and the H0110w are going to have a form of interview with him asking me questions through Facebook chat and me answering them through this. And he'll have no idea what I'm replying, and I have to answer them also while playing the game and probably having some really noobish epic fails in the process. Okay, so I'm just going to start playing, and I'm not going to play on my main character. I'm going to play with the character I'm working on now, which is Mordecai. And I actually have no idea what he's going to ask me, so this is going to be really interesting and intriguing. Okay, so here I am in Firestone. I'm just waiting on... Okay, so my first question that's come in is, why do you like men? Women are better. So I'm not sure how to take a response to this. Okay, I like guys because well, homosexuality and heterosexuality isn't a choice. I do like women as people. I'm actually really not sure of the context of this question. I'm actually not even paying attention as I'm killing these skags. So, yeah, I kind of guess that's what's going on. Okay, so now it's come through with another question. Thank goodness. He's just asked me, why is Borderlands your favourite game? Well, that's actually a really simple yet complex question to answer also, which is, I find Borderlands really therapeutic. I gain comfort out of the repetition of boring, monotonous tasks. I really enjoy Borderlands. I enjoy boring, monotonous tasks. And mastering every character and every aspect of every character is just really relaxing to me. And shooting stuff. I like shooting stuff. I guess it's how my mum plays Dual Quest. Okay, I really want to ask him a question, say I'm ready for the next question. Okay, hi. The H0110w, what's the next question you have for me? I don't even know what I'm doing in this game right now. I'm just walking around. I'm making no sense. I'm hoping this video won't go on for too long. I don't even know what the quest that's running is. More skags. Okay, so the next question has just come through from the H0110w, and he's saying, who's your favourite character in Borderlands? If there isn't any characters, then what's the story? Because he has no idea about anything to do with Borderlands. And I have to say that I do love the female characters in Borderlands. Maybe this is coming back to the whole why do you love men? Because in this game I love the women. And so I guess Lilith, the character I play as most of the time, would be one of my favourites. But I really like Moxie. And obviously because he'll be looking through this and he's like, who's Moxie? Moxie is a bit of a dominatrix. She's her own woman. She's looking for her fourth husband, and at the moment she runs a place called Mad Moxie's Coliseum, where she inflicts pain on others for her own pleasure and enjoyment. Very much kind of SM character. Interesting type. Very interesting type. I don't try to emulate her in modern life. I think I'd run into some troubles if I did. Okay. Boom. Oh, this is a good one. I like this question. When did you start gaming? Well, I remember I don't remember exactly when I did start gaming per se, but I do remember the first. Well, I'm gonna take gaming as defined as violent games because I've been probably gaming technically playing Bananas in Pajamas, Mystery Funhouse Party or whatever since I was probably 2 or 3. Um, but the first violent games I was probably playing was maybe when I was about 9 or 10, and I played Unreal Tournament, probably the 2003 release, and the first game I remember playing kind of my own kind of desire to play that game was introduced to me by my cousin Fleabites, and that was Oblivion, and that was released 2005, but I probably didn't actually play that till around 2006. So that was probably the first games I was playing. So it's probably about 9 or 10, 2004, 2005. I was kind of playing these games and really having a lot of fun doing it. I love games. If you haven't worked that out by now, which you probably haven't, knowing my audience. Loving these Sithers, by the way. These are adorable. Getting me a case of road rage. I hate these little bandits. They're really pesky, especially when you're in a vehicle. I think I've gotten a little bit stuck. I hate that. It's one of the things I hate with Borderlands is the mobility of the vehicles can be annoying. Okay, this is really embarrassing. I can't remember. Is it Control? C? No. Okay, now he's writing his next question. Uh-oh. Ooh. I like this question too. Is there going to be Borderlands 2? E, of course. Okay, so is there going to be a Borderlands 2? Well, Borderlands is actually made by Gearbox, the same people who do Duke Nukem. So that's been the main, seemingly, focus of their studios at the moment, though it has taken them about a millennia to actually release Duke Nukem, and they kind of still haven't yet, at least not in Australia as of the time of this. At least I hope they haven't. No, they haven't. Borderlands 2 has kind of been semi-promised by Gearbox. This, I think it was the CEO saying, or one of the people who's high up in the company saying that, oh, Duke Nukem's taking forever because we have Borderlands 2 to work on. And so it seems from that Borderlands 2 is kind of promised, but it's still unsure whether it's actually going to be released. I'm really worried about time now. I'm going to keep thinking this video is going to be way over time. But let's go on and see if we can go through a couple of questions. Worst case scenario, I have to split it, but doesn't matter. F. No, that wasn't a swear word. That was me saying. Dang it. That's me saying that was the key I was pressing at that particular moment in time. Oh, I like this video. This is new questions coming in. I like this question. What's your personal favourite video you have made? I think my personal favourite video would have to be one that's actually not online. I started doing a walkthrough series for Oblivion, and I got pretty much the first hour completely as a tutorial. But I actually don't have a copy of Oblivion on my new PC, and I haven't got around to installing it yet. I've been having trouble with the disc. I think it's getting a bit old and scratched and worn out. So I've decided not to put those up. So maybe if I get a bit of encouragement, I might think about putting those videos up. So here we are in the Rust Commons East, I believe. I'm not actually paying any attention to where I'm going or what I'm doing. Hopefully this will just level me at whatever I'm doing right now. Spider ants though. Maybe if I kill lots of spider ants I'll get a reward. I deserve a reward. Okay, now he's going on, he's writing the last question. So, this one really tells where I'm from. From a scale of 1 to Broadmeadows, how dangerous is Borderlands for a human being if it was in real life? I'd probably have to say it was pretty close to Broadmeadows. Maybe not exceeding, but pretty close to Broadmeadows. As there is a lot of strange creatures, as you can see here. And the kind of theme of it is a dystopian future, and if you've played it, then you'll know that a lot of the storyline revolves around being one of the most uninhabitable places in existence. So I guess that's kind of it. But I just want to put in answer a couple of questions which I have been asked by the wider community, namely one in particular, which is a comment on one of my other vids, which I thought is kind of significant for me to put in my own words on this particular, which is, I am a girl. It's a true fact, and you might have given that away, had that given away from the first question, but I actually promise to everyone out there that I am a girl. So anyway, that's all I have time for this video, I believe. I'm actually, as I said, not sure. I have no idea on the time of this. It may be well under. But I bet this is pretty close to 10 minutes, and that's where I try to keep my vids at. So I just want to say a big thank you to the High 94, and got a oosh. I've got a collab planned with him tomorrow on a new video, which will probably go up on his channel, which is the High 94. As I've said multiple times in this video, and I'll put a link to that in the sidebar or bottom bar or whatever it's called now. And thank you. This is H0110wPeTaL, and I hope you all have a good night. Cheers.
Run out when I thought he was mine. She caught him by the mouth. I waited a long while. She finally set him free. I told him I couldn't lie. He was the only one for me.
Tutorial, which is, well, tutorial. Why am I calling this a tutorial? It's not a tutorial. I said it's not a tutorial.